everyone, welcome to Tiana Budgets. Thank you so much for joining me today. Today we are going to be doing our cash stuffing for week 3 or paycheck 3 of the month of October. And today we are cash stuffing $1,912. I have $1,567 here in cash and $345 in prop. So let's just put it up on the cash tray and we can get started. 1, 2, 300, 50, 450, 550, 650, 750, 850, 850. That's on the calculator. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 22, 4, 6, 8, 32, 4, 6, 8, 42, 4, 6, 8, 52. That's 520. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 110, 20, 120, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 70, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so we have 1567 in cash, and then I have my prop notes here to the back. So let us begin by unstuffing the wallet. We don't have a lot left in the wallet this week, but let's see what's left. So in groceries we have 10. In gas we have 12. I will leave the 10 and take out the 2. We have nothing in food, personal. Miscellaneous has $2 left, and my daughter has 12. This will go directly into her spending envelope. So in total, we have $5, $10, $11, $12, $13, $14 off rollover from last week. So I will add it here into my rollover binder. And I said that was, immediately forgot, $14. Okay, 14. I am doing this cash stuffing Thursday. I'm going to write the date for last week's as the rollover date. Yeah, it is not Thursday, I'm sorry. It is Wednesday for me. 1776 is what we have in total so far for the year for rollover, which is great. Yes, and let's just stuff the wallet while I talk to you. So for groceries, we have 100, 50, 70, 80, 180. Perfect. For gas, we are doing $90 this week. 50, 70, 90, which means we now have 100. For dining out, we are doing $100 this week. I'm just going to put 100 in here. And, oh, actually, sorry. It was a 50, 2 20s, and a 10. That's how I had it. Okay. And then for personal, hubby is going to get $50 this week. And I'll put that to the side. And I am getting 50 as well. So 20, 40, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 50. Right? That is 50. Perfect. For miscellaneous, we are adding 20. And for my daughter, she is getting 25. Okay, 25. Perfect. Okay, so the wallet is now stuffed. Okay, I had to pay attention, you guys, because I do not want to make a mistake in this part of the cash stuffing, or any part, really. Okay, so let me just make sure my hubby doesn't need, no more money for him. Okay, so now we move on to our bills. Let's do bills. Yeah, so I'm a few days behind of same story, different week, right, you guys? So yeah, I wanted to get this cash stuffing done before my next paycheck got here. So we're putting 35 into the phone for today, into the phone bill. Let's log it in. 10, 17, adding 35, which will bring us to 140 in the envelope. So let's grab that. 20, 35. And we'll double check that it's 140. And here we go. 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 110, 25, 35, 40. Perfect. Yes. And we are adding to the car insurance 35 as well. Yes, I am trying to make it a quick stuffing because it is almost 10 o'clock for me and I have work tomorrow. 246, 1017. So that should be our total. And I need to grab that cash. 20, 35. Okay. So we have some in the bank, and in cash we have 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 95, 96, plus 150 in the bank, which brings us to 246. So that is correct, right? Yes, perfect. And finally, for my bills, I will be adding money to the dental fund. Oh, the dental fund, you guys. So I did get my braces put in and I paid for the deposit, which was like a third of the price. And I also had to pay for the scans that were a part of that. So I took out all the prop cash because I spent it all. Yes, I spent it all and I'm still in the red. But after today, we should be back in the green. So I'm adding 345, which I do have in prop notes here, just so you can see. 1, 2, 320, 45. However, I did spend more than I had in here, which is fine because it's all on the credit card. I did leave the dental money in my account. So I'm going to subtract what I owe, which is 297.10. which means that I really only have $47.90 in here. So I'm going to make that $48 to make it easy to understand. So that's 45, and I'll put this money back into my prop here and just do it with you guys. So you see, like, if you don't want to cash stuff, you know, actual cash, you can use prop notes, and this is the way you do it. Okay, so here we go. We have 20, 45, 6, 7, 8, 48. This is just a visual representation of what is left in the dental account. So now that I've made the big deposit, which was a third of the price, as well as paid for the scans, the rest of the money now basically is going to be divided across 18 months. I don't really consider it a debt per se. Well, it is, but it is interest free. And it is monthly for 18 months. So what I'm going to do is work it into my budget. I will leave the money in the bank and kind of just track it. The payment should go out on like the 3rd of every month. It's on auto pay. So I will just track it to make sure I'm allocating the correct amount each month, which will be around like $175-ish per month. So yeah, they cost. So hopefully they do the job. Okay, so that's dental taken care of. And that's it for the bills binder. So the next binder that we're going into, I am following along on my little cheat sheet to the side here. We're going into the savings binder. Okay, so just a little update on the savings binder. I did reallocate the vacation savings that I was able to complete from the vacation mode binder. I did put it in here, and I'll show you that when we get to it. So we are putting into our daughter's account $50 this week. And that gives her $34.50 so far for this year. So she's in good shape. We are moving on to our savings. Her piggy pan is full of coins. We got to go to the bank. So for 1017, we are adding also $50 to our savings, which brings us up to $2,300 thus far for the year. Let me just organize this a bit since I have various denominations in here. That's prop. Okay. Yeah, so we have 200, 150, 70, 90. Yeah, we have 200. I stumbled a bit because I was like, are we supposed to have that much? But I forgot we did put extra into our account last week, and that is why. Okay. Now, for the month ahead, we are adding $20 this week. So for 1017, 20 is the standard amount I try to put every week. we have a total of $47.27 now in the account. We will be to 5K in no time, you guys. I'm super excited. So let's add that 20 in. Yes, so for the vacation, I unstuffed it. I had put the money in here. It was $1,336. And what I did was I immediately put that money into my high yield account and basically replaced it with prop cash. 2 reasons. One, I wanted it to start getting interest right away. I didn't want to wait till the end of the month to unstuff it. Also, my internal bank was running low, and in order to do this cash stuffing, I needed to free up some funds. So I just, instead of going to the bank, taking the money out to do the cash stuffing, what I did was I took this money that I would have taken back to the bank to transfer into my high yield and basically made it my weekly cash stuffing and did the transfer internally. Hope that makes sense. If anybody has questions about that part of it, leave a comment below and I will try my best to explain it a little bit better. And I could even go into it a little bit more on another video if that's something somebody is interested in. Okay, so that is it for the savings binder. The next thing we're going to do is add to our long-term savings $325 this week. Yay. So let's add that in for 10/17, $325. So in this saving challenge, we now have $14.75, which means we're almost complete. So let me get that cash. 1, 2, 50, $325. Perfect. So this goes into the back here, and you can see in cash so far, we have 1, 2, 50, 320, 40, 50, 75. 375 in cash, and we have 1,100 in the bank. So that is correct. And I do have 325 here in prop that I pre-counted because I stuffed the actual challenge with prop bills. For those of you who do not know, this challenge here for my long-term savings is created by me, the succulents box. It saves $1,800 plus a little bit more because there's a bonus section. It is 12 sections with varying amounts. There's totals on the bottom of each section. You can play it one section at a time. You can randomize it, play it however you like. It is free. It's on my Ko-Fi. Go download it. Have fun. Okay, that will be played in another video. So now long-term savings are completed. Let us move on now to adding a little bit of money to our vacation fund. So for vacation, we are adding $100. I recently started a new challenge to save for vacation. We're going to do 4 20s. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 10. Oh, 2 10s. Oh, you know what? Let me put a 5. Let me put 2 5s. Okay. This should be 100. 20, 40, 60, 80, 95, 100. Right, this challenge, this is the part where I stuffed the actual cash, but this is the travel savings book challenge from Rock's Budgets. I am doing that on a separate savings challenge video, but it is so much fun, you guys, and I can't wait to stuff it again. The next thing we're going to do is add into I am doing a direct deposit this week into the medical sinking fund. Normally, I put that into my binder for sinking funds, but I wanted to give it a little bit of a boost. This paycheck that we have here did have a little extra money in it, so I wanted to allocate it. Most of it went to dental, but I wanted to allocate a little extra in other areas, and I think medical needed it. So we're adding $100 today into medical. Let's just grab that in 50s. That's good. Which means in our medical fund, we now have 255. Perfect. Okay. And I think it's fine to do that if you know you need it in there. So that's what I'm doing anyway. Okay, perfect. So that's the only one we're adding to the direct sinking funds, but to the binder where I play the high revolving sinking funds, I will be adding $200. So let us grab that here. 20, 40, 60, 80, 120, 130, 40, 50, 60, 70, 75, 85, 95, 200, right? Let's just double check that. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Perfect. Okay, so we have $200 that will go directly into the sinking funds here. Good. So I think the only thing left on the cash tray should be for our savings challenges. I hope. We'll see. And it should be $137. So let's see. 50, 70, 90, 110, 20, 35, 6, 7. Yay, we got it right. Yay, first week in a while that we didn't forget to put the cash somewhere. So that's awesome. And we are going to put that right here along with the other savings challenge money because I haven't done that video yet. And yes, you guys, that's it. We have emptied our cash tray, which means that we've successfully cashed stuff for the week. This is the most important part of your whole budgeting routine. I mean, apart from creating your budget, is the cash stuffing. The savings challenges are fun, but this is a business. Make sure you get your business done before you get to the fun, right? Okay. That's my 2 cents for the day. I will catch you guys on the next video. Please like, comment, subscribe if you haven't already. And I hope you have a great night. Bye, everybody.